All right, so now we're gonna go to one of my favorite submissions from side control. We're gonna assume that you already cleared out the arms here. So now we're in attack position, and what we're gonna do is, we're gonna try to take our right knee, and I'm gonna show it to you from all the angles, but take the right knee and put it into his armpit. So we slide the right knee into the armpit, and we step up with our left leg. But when I do this, I wanna have all of my weight go on my hip, right here, through his arm into his face. All right, so with your partner, turn your face like that so it doesn't hurt. So I'm keeping my right knee into his armpit, and my hip is on his face, and I'm kind of like surfing on his face, so it puts a lot of weight there. And it also, it ensures that he can't pull his arm back down. So if I keep my hip heavy, and I kind of like just like slide this way, it's gonna keep his arm up there, and that's what I want. After I do that, I'm gonna drive my head again to 2 o'clock. In order to get his head off the ground, I kind of gotta pull up on his shoulder. So I hop my hips over his arm and head, and I pull up so that I can slide my shin underneath. After I slide the shin underneath, I lock my triangle right here. You can see I lock it. So my legs are locked. My left foot goes into my right knee, and it's locked. Now, I gotta make sure to keep his arm like this away from his belt, so we can't grab it. And what I do here is I fish for his wrist. I can bring it up 90 degrees. I will plant it on the ground like this, and then I start lifting the elbow. If he straightens his arm, I go to the straight arm lock. So I come here, I just put my hand on my bicep, and I start pulling the arm down. If he pulls it to his hips, I have to make sure, right, that he doesn't grab his belt, so I pull it away, right? I pull it away, I hug under, so I double hug it. I take my right arm out, I grab his wrist, I grab my wrist, and I go 90 degrees for the Kimura. All right, so again, this is what it looks like from this angle here. Do it from 3 angles, right? So we're gonna be here, we slide our right knee up, we drop our hip as we slide to the left. I'm gonna hop over his head, pull up on his shoulder to slide my left shin underneath. I'm gonna lock my triangle. If I don't feel like it's tight enough, I'll like reach back and grab, and unlock and lock again. Now, once I'm here, I wanna keep his arm away from his body, so I fish for the wrist. I go 90 degrees, push the wrist on the ground, and he's already tapping there. If he straightens the arm, I platform my hand over here, and I push down. If he bends his arm down, like he's gonna grab his body, I keep it away from the body. I hug, double hug. I take the arm out, grab the wrist, grab my wrist, and go Kimura. From this direction. Looks like this. Anybody have any questions?